Hey folks, and welcome once again to Rimworld in our playthrough with a group we're calling the Bad Guys. We have Nash here bleeding out, as CMIM pointed out, but he's going to the hospital, so that'll be good. He should get tended to soon here. You know, we're planning to eventually put sterile tile in here, but I think we're still a ways off from that. But in the meantime, I think I will, to improve the hospital a bit, we'll smooth the floors out. It's kind of a long job, but I think it'll be worthwhile. I don't know if it helps the cleanliness rating, but it will certainly help the beauty, which you know will also contribute to helping guys get better. I also mentioned some issues with this never quite working out for me, and Rain in Hell Gaming had a great suggestion, which is just keep lowering the temperature. So I only have these set to, let's see, wait, I only have these set to 70. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, I guess I didn't set them all to 52 like I thought. Okay, well, let's get that going first. So I think that's just, yeah, okay, so they're all at 52, which even that I don't think is low enough. If we get this maybe close to freezing. Steven's entered a daze. Yeah, well, most of our regular guys aren't faring too well at the moment, which isn't too unexpected given how we're playing this. And we've got our main bad guys here who are all doing great. That's the most important thing to me. We've got some wounds we're recovering from. And I hope we do, because I would like to get down here to this enemy outpost. We've got 11 days to do it. Hopefully we get to it before then. Concord wants this destroyed, who are probably our enemies now. Concord. Oh, North Jado Concord. Okay, they're neutral. We've got two neutral neighbors at the moment. Yeah, but we'll get a mega screen television, which we don't really have a great place for. I've got a space in the hospital for 2 TVs ultimately, but this is for just a flat screen. But anyway, back to this. If I pull up the temperature gauge, it is helping. But as you can see, it's not propagating that well. Man, there's almost there's a little bit over a 10-degree difference just going down 2 rooms. I wonder if a second vent would help that at all. And the temperature outside is 118, so we actually are getting this fairly cool now. I'm going to drop it down even further, though. Let's try, like, 50, 48, 46. Let's start with that and see how well that goes. I don't want to get these rooms too cold, but surely 60 is no problem for these guys. All right, we'll turn that off. We'll come back to that later. Yeah, and CMIM also pointed out that this interior hallway now should help us maintain temperature in here a little easier. And we are actually getting pretty close to freezing. We're about 2 degrees over, hovering between 1 and 2 degrees. An extreme break risk for Nash. Yeah, he's probably in mind-shattering pain or something. Let's see his needs here. Oh, he's got all sorts of things. Oh, he's eating kibble. Yeah, right. We have a huge food problem right now. And the hunting's not getting done. Yeah, we're resorting to bodies, which people aren't going to like. Lecter will be fine with it. He's drinking psychite tea, it looks like. I mean, we have animals we could slaughter, but they're all pack animals, and I would love to keep them if we could. We might want to think about an early harvest on maybe these potatoes. Will it even let us do that? No, they're not even far enough to do that. We need to plant more crops. I think we planted some corn. Yeah, that's all in. That'll take a while to grow, though. It won't help us for this current problem. We've got wargs that will eat meat and corpses, so they aren't going to steal our food, for the most part. They'll be happy just eating these bodies. Don't tell me the Rupert's... What's he doing? Just wandering, okay. I don't think he's capable of getting a meal from here, but it kind of looks like that's what he was doing. Lecter, how's your health here? High on psychite tea. Got some bruises you're recovering from. You're fine. Yeah, the food is concerning. I want to be ready for the next raid, and I kind of thought about what we're going to do with this power and wiring it through here. I think I'm just going to extend this wire, get it straight up and get it around. Because this turret here, I think, is a problem for us, because we're mostly going to be coming up here to defend. Murderous Rage for Nash, that's a problem. Damn, the food... The food is going to be a huge issue for us here. We'll probably want to get some of these... semi-walled off farm areas going. Maybe one down here with a little gate. But I want to queue up the, I'm going to get lay the power line for this now while I'm over here. It's going to come just sloppily up here, around here, up and back. And we'll refine that in the future, hopefully. So we'll start laying that down. Nash is in a murderous rage. He has decided to kill Phoenix because of cooked cannibalism. Phoenix is sleeping in the hospital. Lecter and McBride doesn't fight. Phoenix, are you capable of walking? Yeah, you're actually not in a terrible position. I'd rather not have Lecter get involved because he's got a melee weapon. So he will do some potentially fatal damage. Tell you what, let's get everyone that can except Nash. And I want you to except Lecter and Eduard, I believe, is actually our other melee user. No, he doesn't. He's not holding anything. What's going on with Eduard? He must have lost his weapon. Oh, Eduard doesn't fight again. He's on the end with McBride. I'm thinking of... oh, I'm thinking of someone who was killed. Right. Okay. So only Lecter's the only one. Everyone else. And Eduard and McBride, not you either, because you can't fight. So I guess it's just going to be you three guys. Phoenix, Hans, and Rain. I want you to melee attack Nash. Rain's too far to help. Hans is in bed. Yeah, Lecter's going to have to get involved. Well, I'll tell you what. Lecter, just drop your gun. Or drop your knife. And come back and get it. That's instantaneous? Okay. Now, Lecter, let's have you melee attack Nash as well. These two together should be able to take on Nash. Okay. So Nash is down. His murderous rage is over. Let's unrecruit everyone. Lecter, I'm going to have you go get your plasteel knife. And Phoenix, are you already taking Nash to bed? No, I don't know. Or Hans, what are you doing? You're grabbing Nash? Okay, great. So Nash will get the care he needs. And we got to get this food problem worked out, obviously, because it's going to really start doing some serious damage to us. We have starvation. Yeah, I think it's gotten to the point where we're just got to slaughter maybe this alpaca right here. McBride, I don't think you're capable of that, are you? No. Who is Hans? I mean, it's someone that has to do animal work, which is handling. We've got Rain, Nash who's down, and then Steven. Yeah, I'm going to put a 4 on some of these people. Just so I can kind of force them to do this. Yeah, McBride. Does that mean McBride you'll be able to slaughter? No, I guess the violence overrules that, but Hans should now be able to do this. No, he must. I guess he had a dash. He couldn't be. Damn it. Well, someone's up here. Steven, on your way back. Why can't anyone slaughter this? There's something I'm missing here. Prioritize slaughtering alpaca 3. Thank you. Yeah, Rain to the rescue. Here we go. Okay. Someone's going to pick this up and start eating it raw, most likely, but... You know, I should have... Okay, pirate merchant. They might not have food. But, you know, maybe. I should have checked the gender of that animal. Okay, we got lucky. We still have a male and a female. I mean, I could have just ruined our chances of reproduction there without thinking about it. But anyway, pirate merchant. Looks like they're on foot. They got snakes. If anyone watched the last series, we were just waiting for a situation like this where someone would come with more than one snake. We tried to get a snake pit going, and we kind of got it going at the end, but it never quite flourished into the numbers that I envisioned. No guest beds. Ensure safety. Let's see, where are we going to put these guests? Oh, these could totally be guests, so you can just stay with these people. Anything that's unowned can be for guests. Steven and McBride are together. For guests, and we'll see what we can do to double-cross these guys. Same with this trader. By no means are we simply going to accept that we're going to trade with them and move on. I mean, we're going to see if we can get the upper hand on them and just take them all out, take their stuff. They do look fairly well armed and armored is the thing. We're not quite strong enough to really start imposing our will on any group that shows up yet. I just think the losses would be too high. But McBride, you're sleeping. I don't mind. Come up and come trade. Hopefully, oh, then you have things to trade as well. The guests do. You're going to use our telescope. Yeah, knock yourself out. Should probably trade with you first. 3 cobras. Raw meat, corpses, animal products, meals. So we would have to keep them kind of in a safe area, but we should have no shortage of human bodies laying around. The thing that makes me hesitate is we don't have a great animal trainer yet. You know, I'm going to stick with the wargs. I think we have our hands full. I would love to get some snakes going, but I mean, you have to really manage what happens with the eggs, and you know, you have to keep the fertilized eggs safe because the cobras themselves will eat their own eggs. So once the egg is laid, someone has to grab it, move it somewhere. It's got to be temperature controlled. You know, I think I'm going to hold off. But we will get some money off you guys. You're carrying 1,000. They unfortunately don't have food. They have luciferium. So anyway, let's get this going. Let's take, we'll leave 20 for ourselves of that. We'll leave maybe just 10 of these. We've got a bunch of smoke leaf coming in, I believe. We're not going to buy penoxycline, but we're close. I am going to sell the yayo. I'm not super thrilled about anyone taking it yet. I want to start taking it regularly eventually, but I want to be making it ourselves and just add that to our cash crops. For now, it can be sold like anything else. We are drug sellers as well as drug users. And we're not quite in the market to buy luciferium yet. But we will start buying it heavily once we're really raking it in. But we'll take the money and McBride. Let's talk to Muse here. 4 package survival meals we'll take. We'll take your 5 components. Oh, sorry, we have 4. We'll take your 5. Oh, I guess I have these forbidden somewhere. I'm not sure how we have 4 that people aren't eating yet. And we'll take some medicine, some good medicine. All right, we've got a couple of psychic foil helmets that I'll want to organize and put somewhere. You can take these bows. I don't see us using those. I guess we'll hold on to these. They're all fairly decent shape. And yes, poor cloth pants, cloth button-down shirt. I don't really want to be using cloth for these clothes, actually. I'm going to have to tweak that bill. Mega Sloth wool button-down. Yeah, let's get back in the black if we can. This will actually be... Yeah, that's more than you have. And we're going to keep the rest of the stuff. Okay. That's fine. Let's keep that going. And let's come over to the crafting bench real quick. The tailoring bench. Yeah, all this stuff. Details. Don't use cloth for now. We're going to start using that for... medicine and do other drugs need it? I don't know, but we should have plenty of other leathers and stuff laying around from our hunting, if human leather, if nothing else. You know what? Go ahead and use it for t-shirts. That seems appropriate, but not hats. That doesn't seem right. Or dusters. Okay. So we'll keep that going. Our visitors are here. A deep space miner is visiting. She's named Isabel. Oh, that's different from our visitors that are staying here. Is it not? Or is that the visitor that was worried about entering? Well, let's see. Yeah, Muse, you're a guest. Okay. Let's see what your bio is here. You're a masochist, industrious, and greedy. These are actually fairly good traits. I mean, greedy is annoying. She wants an impressive bedroom. She's not getting that. So that'll be a permanent mood debuff. But masochist is kind of handy because when she gets injured during fights, it's actually a mood buff. And you're industrious, which means you work fast. Yeah, we'll try and recruit you. You can become one of our regulars, which doesn't seem like a great name to me. But it's all we got at the moment. You can stay in our home area. There's no shopping. Major break risk. Yeah, solar flare, so no power for us. No problem. And a heat wave, so it's bad timing. We might lose... Oh, these haven't even been butchered yet. This needs to happen. Lecter, you're resting. We can't lose this alpaca. Dead for less than a day. Fresh. Oh, it's still frozen, but that won't last long with the power going out. But it's actually rising fairly slowly. The fact that these 3 buildings are connected, I think, is somewhat helping our temperature management. Yeah, it's even 67 out in the far room. And wait, 70 here? That's hard. That's strange, but let's get a quick temperature gauge here. Yeah, we're doing okay. I mean, it's going to be brutally hot in these rooms. In the hospital even. And we probably want to adjust that. We don't want people sleeping in the heat as they're recovering. But we don't really have any spare power. We are researching geothermal here, but we still got a pretty good chunk to go. And it's a big one. See, I don't know. Keep our eye on the wildlife tab. 2 rhinos have showed up. Okay, Rain and Hans. You guys are going to have to go on a mission by yourselves. Actually, Phoenix, you're okay now, right? Yeah, you got bruises. Let's get you guys out here. Oh shit, did one just leave the map? That's annoying. And it's annoying how far it is, but this is meat we could certainly use right now. Han's the first to arrive. Followed by Phoenix and Rain close behind. Okay, good. He's heading up there. Let's just start taking him out. I expect a revenge quickly. They are fairly tough. I'm not ready to run yet. We'll do a quick check on his health. He should be dead in just 2 more shots. There we go. Okay. Phoenix, why don't you go finish off? And you can go ahead and haul him back too when you're done with that. I'll make sure that happens. Oops, didn't mean to draft you. I meant to undraft Phoenix. Yeah, eat your meal. Rain. Do what you need to do. Rhinoceros Revenge. Phoenix, where are you going? Yeah, you're hauling wood on your way home. That's fine, but actually do this. Oh, Haulingbot's coming to get him. Yeah, what the hell? Let Haulingbot do it. Seems kind of far. Ostrich, already queued to hunt. I don't think our hunting's really happening. Leaving the map because of dangerous temperature. Really? Oh, you're someone else. You have 2 meals on you. Is it worth attack? Oh, and what is this? I think this person's... Oh, we don't have time to get him. Are you connected with these guys? North Jado Concord? Oh, North Jado Concord. Okay. So they're all leaving. Wait, no, wait a minute. Nash has gotten sick from infection in his liver. We have good medicine now, so he should be able to beat it. I'm confused on what happened. It seems like our visitor... Well, these are probably 2 separate groups, actually, even though they're from the same faction, I think is what's happening. Well, why would she have the Muffalo with her? I don't know, I got kind of mixed up there, but we had a group here to visit. Muse is still here. How is your... Well, McBride introduced Muse to another colonist. And you stared at McBride in amazement. And you spoke about hairstyle. Yeah, you've become friends with Fernanda McBride already. I don't see anything about offering to join. But, hey, go ahead and try to entertain, too. What the hell? Starvation. Damn it. Steven, are you still wandering? We do have some food. Oh, by the way, where are those survival meals that supposedly we had somewhere? Yeah, we got 4 here. Edward is going to feed raw meat to Nash. Meanwhile, Nash has a minor infection in his liver. So let's see. His immunity is well behind it. He's got heat stroke. Okay, we got to get... how much wood do we have? Do we have passive cooler technology? We do. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to throw these in here. And Hans, you're playing chess. I need you to come do these right away. Both of them. We can't have it be 142 degrees in the hospital. That's just too dangerous for guys that are trying to recover. The passive coolers, I'm hoping they get it down to 100. Steven has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion, but he's no longer wandering in a psychotic state. Someone will get to him. Let's see how the... Okay, that knocked about 10 degrees off the temperature. Yeah, it's just not cutting it. How is... I don't think our power situation, I guess, is okay despite all these coolers running. I'm shocked we can handle 8 coolers plus our benches and things. I'm going to go ahead and queue one up here. Yeah, just right there. And we already got power and stuff, so... Get that going. You're feeding a raw rhinoceros to Phoenix. Fantastic. Han's getting to work. Hopefully he doesn't get distracted. Good, he'll get this finished off. We'll try and keep this down to about a nice 66. Alcohol binge on for Nash, that's fine. Yeah, we're just breaking all over the place. The heat and the food situation is not helping. Why is no one eating these survival meals? Oh, I know why. Okay, we need to maybe... By the way, lavish includes survival meals? Yeah. We need to... I didn't change anything here, did I? Oh, shit. This menu has locked up on me. This has happened once before and I got out of it. Oh, son of a... Okay, we might be in a bit of a problem here. Let's see, let me try to leave the window, leave the game and come back. Alright, so absolutely nothing was saved. I have gone ahead and bumped the save interval down to 1 day. It wasn't 3 days, which seemed fine. That's actually the first crash I've had playing this game, I think. Although we do have some mods I'm not used to. So, yeah, that sucks. We lost everything we just did, unfortunately. I'm going to go through and just do a quick house cleaning on some of the stuff we knocked out at the beginning of last time and set ourselves up for next episode. But otherwise, this one's going to be a bit of a wash, it looks like. We'll get these down back to 52 so they all match. I think we went ahead and went to, not 34, we went to like 48. 46 even. Let's go 48. And what else did we do? We'll go ahead and get one going here. Oh, I accidentally moved Rain into the regular area. We want him unrestricted. The sleeping schedule threw me off because Rain is a night owl. We want to get a... I'll go ahead and get the coolers in now. Oh, I even tweaked some manager settings off camera, which I'll do right now. We're spending way too much time wood logging. 276, we don't need that much wood on hand. I'm going to bump this down to like 75. So that should reduce the number of jobs. Same with the foraging. 310, I mean, it'd be nice to have that much, but I'll keep it at like 100. If we have less than that of the raw stuff, go out and try and forage. And I think that's all that we did. We could start doing it for our animals and stuff, but I'll leave that as it is. We are going to go ahead and queue up this animal for slaughter, alpaca 3. We are going to copy one of these, build one right here, as well as a passive cooler. And let's see. Yeah, we'll get the power line going. I do want to move this turret as soon as we can. Something like this. Okay. What else did we change? Yeah, we were going to change... right when it crashed, I was in the Assign tab, and I was going to change it so that our regular guys could eat the lavish meals, the packaged survival meals that we have, but I don't think I'm going to do that. You know, they can just chew on raw corpses and keep breaking. We'll be fine with that. Really, it's these four, our main bad guys that we care about. Although some we eventually get soft spots for, like Nash is really, you know, kind of served us well. But, you know, I think I will go ahead and rush this farming stuff. Let's see, how much wood do we have? 226. Yeah, we can, and I'm going to gate it off. Even though wildlife is not a problem right now, it will be when it cools off, I think. I am starting to believe that even though we're in permanent summer, these seasons do have differences to them, which is nice to see. I wouldn't want it the same year round. There is still some variation. Let's see, I'm thinking this will eventually become a barn area. This could become maybe a little hay growing where we mix it into kibble or just hay. But I would like some of our own food maybe over here. I'll line it up with this path here for our door, so we'll go like that. Kind of thought about getting gate mods and stuff, but I didn't find one that I thought looked, I don't know, that appealing, or maybe they had like one thing that I didn't really care for. But it would be fun to have like this be a gate instead of a wall. But anyway, let's get a quick little growing zone here. Just fill the whole thing with like potatoes. Be done with it. No guest beds, ensure safety. So I'm surprised that still happened. Yeah, just for now, this is going to be potatoes. Just kind of a desperation. We'll clean it up later. Okay, there's 2 people. It's a different group. Heat wave's coming. We already have... this is already in. Excellent. I'm going to bump this down to 64, 66. Yeah, I don't like the food that people are eating, but... how are we doing here? So these guys should avoid heat stroke, which they started getting before. Just 2 guys. Auto pistol. Heavy SMG. They're well armored. They got flak vest and a duster, flak vest, and flak jacket. McBride, come out here and trade with these guys. We only need 2. We should just give them 1 bed to share. We'll give them 2 nice big beds. And we'll see if any of these guys are worth recruiting. Check out your bio. You're too smart, tough, and sickly. Sickly's annoying. Medical +4. Oh yeah, he gets sick more often. Good fighter. Too smart and tough. Where'd the other one wander off to? Crowley here. Undergrounder, careful shooter, but you don't shoot. So careful, he's never taken a shot. Good constructor, good planter, good crafter. Yeah, we're gonna try and get you. And I didn't quite... yes, give us your meals. Give us your components. And give us your medicine. And yeah, this feels very familiar. Take some of these bows. Take some of these shirts. All right, the cotton or the cloth. What is this, cloth here? No, psychoid. We didn't plant cloth. We got a little patch going down here. It's relatively close to our workshop where we'll be using it. I don't want a ton, but... maybe just here, and... right there. Or is that roofed? No, okay. And we'll go cotton. Okay, now the question is if these guys... what is all this? Oh, we bought that from you. I thought he just dropped his stuff on the ground. Well, I guess he did, but it's because we bought it. Hauling bot, we'll get to that. Smoke leaf is rotted away. Yeah, you know, I was thinking, I would really like to get some dedicated rooms. I mean, yes, we have smoke leaf spot here. It takes a while to spoil, but it will. Nash is catatonic. Better than a murdering rage. There's the alpaca we slaughtered, so someone did get to that. I haven't seen much cooking happening, which includes butchering. There goes Steven to do some butchering. Yeah, he doesn't like seeing the bodies in here. Okay. So actually when these guys get the nutrient paste meal, it won't be human meat, so they'll be happy about that. Got some clothes here. Oh, that's elephant. Oh wait, elephant leather, tribal wear. Yeah, it did look like tribal wear. Lecter's fully healed. That's great to see. Phoenix, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, you just had like bruises and cuts. Oh shit. So Edouard is trying to slaughter someone. Which, you know... no, I don't want to lose our pack animals. And Lecter has inspired surgery. Good, you might need to remove Edouard's leg or something after this. Who's he going to slaughter? I guess it doesn't matter. Just the first one he can see. Nash no longer has your infection. Catatonic breakdown. So you can't move. So everyone who's able, except Edouard and McBride, incapable of violence, by the way, I think. You come here, and you all melee attack Edouard. Now who's he going for? Okay, he got another alpaca. So I really want to keep the dromedary. They can carry more. Lecter, why don't you back off? I don't want you to kill him. Okay, great. And someone grabbed him. He'll be okay. No longer slaughtering random animals. Fantastic. The rain's nice. Will it stay that hot if it's raining? I guess it does. Still 142. But the hospital is staying where we want it, right at 66. So no problem cooling that. This area is 95, but we don't actually cool that much. We cool the rooms, although they're getting a bit warm. 15-degree difference between the room closest to the vent and the room furthest. Got a zzz, psychic soothe. We'll take it. A little fire going. I'm assuming the rain will handle that. Are these not roofed? No, they are. Strange. So that's just an explosion that happened to occur near the batteries, I'm guessing is what happened. And you know it would be kind of a smart move. We don't want our batteries catching on fire. We will grab some of our limestone, I think. Actually, we've got 74 sandstone, and we're not going to get more of it, really. So that'll be perfect for this. Just to make it so if we get a zzz in these wires and they blow up, there's less of a chance that they'll just catch these batteries on fire. We got a meteorite of uranium. Wow, nice. We don't need that yet, but that's going to come in very handy down the road. Have to remember that's there. Okay, well, I think we'll leave it there. I'm sorry about the crash and the progress lost, but I guess ultimately we're in a slightly better situation. Oh, I want to queue up the floor smoothing here. Okay. Get our hospital a little bit nicer. We got to get our food situation worked out. I told you that, get away from us. We don't have enough farming crops. An iguana has self-tamed. That's fantastic, although unfortunately we're just simply going to mark it for slaughter. Tell it to come into the home area, and then we'll slaughter it. And cool, yeah, we have, I don't know why these aren't being eaten faster. I guess our main guys are doing fine. And we've got enough nutrient paste here to keep people going. They still don't like the nutrient paste, but that's what they eat anyway, so. And then Lecter can make himself a few meals, although I don't know if I have any of those bills set up, so we'll have to look at that, but I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. We'll get corrected on our food. Our farm is up now. Oh, I want to make sure they don't try and roof this. I guess they won't because it's so big. But just to be safe, we'll make a remove roof area here. Way to go, Rain, just tearing it up here. Yeah, so these won't help us in the immediate future, but hopefully they'll help us prevent something like this from happening again. Oh, one last thing to do. Clear allowed area for grazers. Grazers, don't even come in here. Stay away from this. Any other, did we get them for the corn? Yeah, we did. I think they will eat cotton. I don't quite recall, but we'll play it safe. And another okay. Oh, this needs to be roofed. Right? I think the smelter needs to be roofed, if I'm not mistaken. This is in. It looks stupid. Maybe we'll bring it up. You know what? Just bring it up all the way. They can still walk over these batteries, I'm almost certain. Well, am I? Yeah, you can walk over batteries. And just to prove it, Phoenix, I need your help. Come over here. Oh, shit. Well, there's another way to do this. Let's say we wanted to mine you. Would you be able to do that, Phoenix? No path. Shit, we can't do that. Well, we'll just mine all this out. So the batteries will be inaccessible for a little while, but then they'll be back. The important thing is that the conduit attaching to them is protected more. Because I did not like seeing 4 batteries on fire all at once. Okay, cool. Well, I thank you guys very much for watching. I apologize for the delay between these episodes, but if you're with us, I really appreciate you watching. So, yeah, we'll get back to it next time. Hopefully we don't have another crash. All right, I'll see you guys then. Appreciate it. Bye.